don't you look at me? I've tried to be as open as I can. Why don't you look at me? I'm tired of being the invisible man. The invisible man. Oh, the invisible man.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Invisible Man Show, a special edition with our good friend, colleague and all-round good chap, Adam Feasey, will be joining us for the whole show. Ryan Jan surprised us at the last minute, not really a surprise, but he did turn up at the last minute to just say hello to everybody. Before we get going though, I just want to, there's some breaking news, some really serious breaking news. That if Tony Feasey wins the lottery tonight, he's opening a nightclub in Blackpool called the Hellcats. Breaking news, and now you know, you heard it here first. All right.
I'm for it. Yeah, I'm for it.
So thanks for joining us, everybody. There's a number of you already active in the chat, as obvious there. Please, if you haven't already, like the stream, love it. Might be even better. Share it to get your friends in on the excitement and the fun. But of course, Ryan, you weren't with us here today. Sorry, last week. I mean,
yes.
What the hell? Why were you absent?
My wife and I had our second baby, so we're a little tied up at the moment. Friday, we went in Friday at about 10:45 into the hospital. My son was born at just before 1 o'clock. Or is it? No, 13. Just before 2 o'clock. Sorry. See, everything's melded together. So if you're wondering what my life has been like for the last week.
I was going to say, man, how little sleep have you had?
Oh yeah, dude. It's like the whole thing. Coffee. Oh my God, coffee has been. That's how you can sum up my week. But all been totally worth it. Of course, my son is absolutely beautiful. He's healthy. He's thriving. He's doing well. Mom is recovering. We had, for various reasons, which we don't have to get into here, my wife had a planned cesarean section, so we didn't go through the normal birthing process, and she's recovering well too. So I have been running back and forth between the kitchen and the bedroom and the change room and the this and that, and all with a mug of coffee generally in my hands. So anyways, we're not necessarily here to talk about that. That's why.
I have one more question for you.
I'm here for a little bit.
Let me just ask you one question there, Ryan, before you hand over the focus to Adam. That doesn't explain why you haven't sent me any bass lines for our new CD. Anyhow,
yeah, Ryan, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing?
The amount of coffee that I've had, you're gonna have to it's gonna be like triple time. We're gonna be playing at like 200 beats a minute. That's what it's gonna be like.
So are you telling me? Are you telling me that you guys are turning it into a thrash metal band now? Yeah.
No, I'm for it. I'm for it.
No.
Mark might not be, but
go on, Mark. I can totally see you playing thrash metal, mate.
You probably could.
Right, right from the back of the throat there.
yeah, banging with the hair going all over the place. Yeah.
Every one time I get the old 6-string, drop everything down to like drop C.
B.
There you go.
Drop C is like tame, mate. You got to be going for like drop B
A.
or drop A.
Yeah. There you go.
Trust, like drop C is where Hellcats play a lot of the time. You want to be playing like Slipknot level, you know.
Yeah, right on. So thanks again to everybody in the comments. All the congratulations, much appreciated. Mr. Tony Feasey says he remembers Adam being born. Well,
oh God, I don't.
That would be something, I would say.
But he doesn't indicate whether that was a good day or not. So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, that's it. That's where he leaves it. I remember Adam being born.
Yeah, I remember.
Good, bad. How is this? How do we balance this out? So, I'd imagine because he's playing drums for you, it couldn't have been all bad, right? So,
yeah.
So, Adam, you guys have released a brand new album called Claws Out. What was the official drop date of that album? I think I missed buying it day of.
Okay, there's been a little messing around there, unfortunately. That's not our fault. The digital release date was the 12th of April, this Monday just gone. The CDs were supposed to ship yesterday, actually, but unfortunately the warehouse got struck down with the disease that shall not be named. And let's just call it Voldemort syndrome, all right? I'm not talking about it any more than that. Yeah, so they are now going out on the 23rd, but the album is on Spotify and YouTube Music and all of that good stuff. So there's plenty of places you can already stream that. I mean, our Spotify numbers in the past couple of days just seem to keep going up and up and up.
Nice.
I'm loving it. It is brilliant.
So my bot is working for you then?
Oh, shut up, man. Your check's in the post, all right? Your check's in the post.
Yeah, if my check's in the post, then yeah, I'll be seeing it soon, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you check for all of about a penny, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, that's the penny that you guys are gonna get. Then you have to give it a part of it.
Well,
maybe.
Yeah, considering the way Spotify do things, you're probably not wrong, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now wait a minute. Does the British penny, is that more than the Canadian penny? Because we don't even use the Canadian penny anymore.
Yes, we don't have one. Yes, right. Yeah.
I've never actually known that. You know, I'm so crap with conversion rates. I remember, like, I can't say anything about it on here because it's still a secret. But Mark did some work for me, and I was trying so hard to figure out what the hell £50 English was in you lot's money.
That's a lot.
Thankfully,
if you got an extra £50 running around, I'll do some work for you, man.
Thankfully, I then figured out when I tried to PayPal it to him that I could just type in £50 English money and it'd do all the conversion.
It does all automatically.
So,
and then they take their little percentage or whatever, right, for the conversion. But yeah, no, it's PayPal's pretty good for that.
So the conversion rules are really quite simple, Adam. So if you're paying me, it's 1-to-1. If I'm paying you, it's about 35.35 ratio. So we only it's our way. It's 1-to-1.
Bro, I'm gonna pretend I understood any of that. Let's just be intelligent.
So let's not worry about
so it's like 70 pence in the dollar, right?
Show, and we're here to tell you about Adam's new album.
I don't speak money. I speak rock and roll. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Exactly. So we got a great lineup of tunes on there. So Adam has been actively putting out their favorite songs. One of them that he actually played the very first time that Adam was on the show, when Adam and Kywin were on the show, they ended the show with Goodbye Mary Jane. I love that song from the minute you guys played it that day, and I was thrilled, like beyond a measure when I saw it in the because I listened to it on YouTube Music first. I was like, oh, it's there, and it was on repeat, like literally 5 times in a row. And I was just like too busy, just like tapping out as I'm, right after I've driven my daughter to daycare, and I'm driving home, just like, yeah.
The funniest
I'm just going right along with it. So
the funniest hell thing is with that song, right? It's only 2 chord sequences, and the thing is, the second one is literally the same as the first one, lifted 2 frets. and it made one of our most loved songs ever. And like, not gonna lie, I was in a crap state when I wrote it. I'd given up weed about must have been 3 weeks before, and I know it's not like addictive in the physical sense, but the mental addiction to it can really kick your ass, to be honest. So I was starting to really get into the sort of big withdrawal stages of that, and oh my god, it sucked, man. But I wrote that song and I was like, you know what, I can do this without drugs. That was the first song where I realized I could do this without drugs,
without being modified.
Since then things have just ticked and ticked and ticked. I can reveal that we have already started writing the second album.
Nice.
We're about 4 songs into demoing that now, for kind of semi-completely written stuff. But considering like I've got all the gear we need to record at home, can very much just take it at our own pace. Now that Claws Out is out, obviously we're not going to dither about it. You're not going to be waiting another 3 years like what it took to make this record. But yeah, like we've got the time to really make this one cracking. The working title, although it may not stay this way, the working title is Catalyst.
Catalyst.
Yes, our
I like
album's
it.
a bad cat.
Going on with the cat theme. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Bro, honestly, I had this other weird name for the album worked out, right? And I got really drunk one night. I woke up the next morning, stonking headache, and all that was in my head was these like 4 claw marks and Claws Out. And I'm just going, Claws Out. Why did I think of this? Why did I shit, album name, sorted.
That's great.
It was one of the few times that I actually did the initial design, at least for any of the artwork as well, which quite fun. And someone I know bought one of the vests we sell with it on and sent me a picture of herself in it today. And I was like,
I saw that. I saw it on your Facebook.
People are buying my clothing. Nice one. Cheers, Miranda, if you're watching. I don't know if you're here, but I did send you the link. So where the hell are you?
I haven't seen
so
it in the
Muttley,
comments, but
yeah, Muttley says,
watching.
I say Muttley suggests for your next second album, Scratching Post.
Oh, come on, man. I'm not seeing Muttley's comment. The comment's frozen on my phone.
It's all right. Just to give you a second here.
There it is. Yeah, sorry, the comments seemed to freeze for a moment on my phone. But yeah, no, it's Scratching Post.
Or Catnip.
I'm actually getting a lyric about like scratching someone's eyes out. Oh, so like you might have just inspired an angry as hell song there.
No, wait a minute. What if we got Muttley to collaborate with you guys, and you could call it Cats and Dogs?
Oh, come on. yeah, but you know what it would be? It would just be me and Muttley chatting about music and eating bacon butties.
Well, there you go. There's a podcast right there, man.
Shit, you know
Furballs. Tony says you could call it Furballs.
Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Don't let that man near a keyboard or a microphone.
Just a few comments here from our very active studio audience today. I'll call you my studio audience. Tracy Buckland, Claws Out is amazing. Muttley's coming back, said his favorite track is Cover Band. I've lost my place here. Tracy Buckland coming back again, saying Mary Jane and Cider Time are great with big heart. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, you guys are talking faster than I can read your comments. And I think we'll leave it at there. Adam, well, I don't have a ton of time left before I have to go. I think we're gonna just bring out your first song. Welcome to the Madhouse is what we're gonna play here. Before we, you coming up? Here's my wee girl.
Hello.
Can you say hi?
She looks big for a couple of weeks, for a couple of days old.
Mr. Adams going to play us a song.
Yeah. Stick around, kid.
What's your favorite song that we always listen to? Is it Spider-Man? It's Spider-Man by the Ramones, the cover by the Ramones. Got to start
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches these just like flies. Look out! Here comes Spider-Man. There's the one. There's one for you, Ryan.
Right on. Woo! She's got a mouthful of carrots. I'll be right up, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie.
Muttley calls her Mini Ryanette. Love it. All right. Well,
that's my second boss. My first boss is my wife, and she's upstairs.
Fair enough.
She who must be obeyed.
Yeah. Well. Everyone watching will probably know this, whether you're a fan of the band or not, because obviously it's the theme tune for another show on the Invisible Man Network.
Yay!
That will be returning in the next couple of weeks. I'm finalising a couple of things. It's been nice to have a little break while I was getting the album sorted. Because these shows take it out of me sometimes, setting up all the tech. But yeah, here's a song you might remember called "Welcome to the Madhouse." Da 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 da. Straight jacket, can't hack it. This is my life's packet. Wishing I could run away, 'cause it's my own head leading me astray. Always feel I've got to fight with the shouting, screaming every night. And all I gotta look forward to is a real sharp needle and a naughty word. Feels like you're tripping all the time, even when you think you're fine. This place is too damn old. All it does is take your soul. You'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll think you're fine. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse. Feel like a statistic. What's the point of listening? I might be ill, but I still got a brain, even though they keep trying to drive me insane. Politicians saying there ain't enough money. They're sitting in Whitehall drinking tea and honey. They don't see what goes on in the madhouse. If they did, they wouldn't act like louts. Feels like you're tripping all the time, even when you think you're fine. This place is too damn old. All it does is take your soul. You'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll think you're fine. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse. You'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll think you're fine. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, you'll lose your mind. As I bid you welcome to the madhouse, I bid you welcome to the madhouse. You won't like your stay in the madhouse, but you never be leaving the madhouse. I bid you welcome to the madhouse. And I don't have Kai Wynn to do the evil
Sorry, couldn't resist. Hey, thanks Adam, that was great. Audience enjoying it. Bruce, Zoe Bruce says, never get sick of listening to your voice, Adam. Pure enchanting gold. Shaleem says, acoustic welcome to the madhouse has a powerful vibe. There you go. Of course, Ryan had to.
It was originally written on an acoustic, you know, and like eventually I was just like, nah, this needs a bit more power, you know. Yeah,
which was odd because everything I write on an acoustic is that's usually what I pick up first. But yeah, so yeah. The question I had while you were talking with Ryan there was you were talking about writing songs for the new CD. Do you have anything in your current catalogue that that's going to maybe appear on the next one or on a future one?
When you say in the current catalogue, is in stuff we would play
stuff that you've already written, that you already perform.
Yes and no. There is one song that was originally on the very first little EP we did called Long Live Rock and Roll, a tune called Made in Bristol, which might make the second album. But at the same time, like, you got to remember, the second album is always a real bad situation to be in, because you got to top the first one somehow. And the way things have been going with Claws Out, like, I mean, part of me thinks Made in Bristol might not cut it, even though it's always gone down well live. But there's been new songs I've been writing, which, I'll just dispel one potential fear people might have right now. This next album, yes, it will evolve, but everything you've loved about Claws Out will be there. 100%. Catchy riffs, catchy melodies. It'll make your head bang. It'll make you sing. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. And everything in between. It is literally Claws Out Mark II in a lot of ways, just better. It's Zoe. I'd love to put Made in Bristol on the next album if I don't write something better that kicks it off the album. Is my simple answer. Kywin's been coming up with some great stuff for it as well. We were writing this really heavy one the other day called Black Witch Bomb, and you lot know how good a singer Kywin is, and she was tearing it up on that one. And that was only the demo version. We're yet to go back and do it properly as yet. And oh God, when I actually put her in the booth to sing it and she's properly going for it, I dread to think what's going to happen, mate.
Nice. When you while you're in that mode, when I was producing the last two CDs and even this current one we're working on with Ryan, even though it's taking a little longer than I would like, I like things done immediately. I am finding that the newer songs are becoming my favourite and tend to make it on there before some of the more standard songs that I do, even though I think they would probably do well on the CD. Now for me, I think it's more of I just fall in love with those newer songs and more deeply in love with the newer ones than I am the old songs. Just think maybe that's part of what's going on there, or do you really think those songs are better?
It's not even that they're better. They are the next evolution. And if you listen to and I'm not saying any of the songs on Claws Out aren't great, but if you listen to a song like the very first track on it, She's a Vampire, I wrote that song when I was 17, dude.
Oh.
Dude. At 17 in college, stoned out my box every day, right? But then the very next track is a tune called Queen and Country, which I wrote in the first UK lockdown last year. And for me, at least, the difference in songwriting quality, and I love She's a Vampire. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever written. But Queen and Country just had that little extra something in the guitar work and the lyrical content. And that one I wrote while watching a film called 71 about this soldier who was strung out from his unit behind enemy lines. And I kind of thought, what the hell would I be thinking if I was in his shoes? I had no weapon, no backup, no nothing, and his only real course of action is pick a direction and run. And because he had a whole load of nasty people chasing him down. And so songwriting always evolves, is what I'm trying to say. And I think I've even seen it in some of your stuff, there's always that core sound, and Adam and the Hellcats is always going to sound like Adam and the Hellcats. Mm-hmm. It's just a question of which Adam and the Hellcats you're going to get on that song.
Yeah, actually, and I've said this before. I'm pretty sure I've said it before on the show that, and it can make a difference. Me and Ryan will prepare the songs and whatever, but it really depends on which drummer we were working with. Can make us sound we could sound like a kind of a straight rock, like a pop rock kind of sound, or we could be super jazzy, particularly if we had Scott Young, who's a really jazzy drummer. That he drummed with us a couple of times, and if we had him, we would sound. He would just make us sound wow out there, man. We sounded great. But then if Dan Leonhardt turned up, who drummed with us the most, he had a much more of a straightforward approach. And that itself would make all the difference. And I always encourage everyone I work with anyway to be themselves. I don't want them to copy what someone's done before either.
Although you have got a collaborator on a tune you got coming that isn't quite finished yet, but that's mainly because Claws Out came out.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. So
it's me, by the way.
So what the hell's going on? Yeah. Was a good segue there. Yes. So I'm not sure where to start with this one. Well, first off, let's talk about your part in it, seeing that it was still in the first half hour, and this was supposed to be about you for the first half.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing the drums. Drums are nearly finished. I'm going to be whacking down a little bit of lead guitar on there, and obviously you guys have all heard me do harmony stuff with Hellcats before, and I'm going to try and bring a bit of that on to It's All in the Mind tune called He's Gonna Find You, which I've seen some bits of an animated video for, and it's hilarious. Honestly, it's absolutely hilarious.
It's brilliant. It is.
It's brilliant fun. This guy's an awesome animator, and you'll see why the more Hellcats inclined people among you will see why very soon when me and Mark finally reveal what we've been working on for Hellcats as well.
Yeah.
So there's someone watching from South Africa, Mark.
Oh, quite possibly.
Medupe Massimola.
Oh, there we go.
Medupe, you rock. You rock.
There we are. Thanks for joining us. It's always nice to have. So I know we do have viewers from South Africa popping in from time to time. So thank you very much for joining us. Wherever you are in the world, even you people from Bristol, even you people.
Even us people.
Even you. Yes.
What do you mean, us people? Right.
Yeah. Well, the thing is about Bristol is it's almost Wales, right?
Hey. Just because we're chatting virtually don't mean you and me can't have a row, all right? All right, wash your mouth out. Wash your mouth out. Indeed. Although we do love the Welsh, we are playing two Welsh dates later this year.
And probably the best reason to love the Welsh is because of this. Bringing back Doctor Who, yay! Welsh, you're back in the good book. You're back in our good books.
Yeah. No, like we got two Welsh dates later in the year. One in Swansea, that's with us, Cyteria, and Scarson, and then Cardiff with Cyteria and the Wild Hearts.
Yeah, nice. So that's great stuff. We'll obviously be posting all about that on the Invisible Man Show Facebook page as well. And if I don't do it, Adam will put it on there for me. As he is also an invisible man.
Muttley just said, I always heard it was more a case of Cardiff was almost England.
Well, maybe the Doctor Who thing.
Magda, I know that Cohen's half Welsh. I'm taking the mick. I love the Welsh.
Yeah, so so for the second half of the show, we hadn't really got a real plan. I knew once Adam was coming on, we were just going to wing it, and we will just have a hell of a lot of fun because we could talk music for hours and hours and hours. But the idea for the second half of the show was I wanted to do a couple of live songs as well, and one of them it was actually inspired by a trip to Cardiff Castle. So I'll be doing that one a little bit later as well.
I'm getting threatened by my auntie in the comments now.
Lovely, that's all great.
Love you, Auntie Helly.
Yeah. So
I don't actually mean it.
Yeah, Welsh just can't take a joke, can they?
Oh come on, man! You're gonna get
sorry.
It's
just
trouble.
So it's obviously just like 1,000 years of oppression. They can't forgive us for that. Whatever. So let's go back to the He's Gonna Find You, because that was actually a fun song. I had actually written that one. It was originally going to be a song about encouraging a young lady, presumably, that she will find the person that she'll love, and so he's gonna find you. And I had pretty much the chorus as it was. Lyrics were a bit different. But if you actually listen to it, and I'll play an acoustic version of it in a little bit, it came across incredibly creepy because he's going to find you, and it sounded like someone's stalking. And it just happened that my wife had said something. I'm like, oh yeah, that really does. I can't do that then. And it just happened to be the 50 years of Bond was coming up, and I thought, oh, this kind of does. The intro particularly does have a bit of a Bondy kind of sound to it. So, yeah, I turned it into a kind of a spoof James Bond.
Everyone pitch Mark David Stallard for the next James Bond theme.
Indeed. That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Yeah, or the new Austin Powers would be fine if one never comes out.
Well, yeah, okay, that's a whole other kettle of fish, mate. But no, like, no, it's a banging song, man. Like, a couple of bits were quite kind of tricky to work out the drum fills for, but I got there in the end.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah, and I did that backwards. So I did the recording backwards. I put it down a click track, of course, just to keep everything together. Then I play the rhythm guitar, and then the vocals, and then the harmonies, and then we put the bass on it. And at that point, then that's when Adam heard that. He's like, "Oh, I can put some drums on there." And I said, "Well, I'm not sure if you suggested the lead guitar or if I did, but it came out. You'll put a bit of guitar in there as well." And then so now he's going to put some drums on. I was playing around with it just for something to do, trying to put some drum loops on. The rhythm and the meats, it's just the rhythm actually just changes just enough that I couldn't get any of the drum loops to fit. So you've got to kind of customize some of that stuff. What we should do and how you should record is you put the drum track down first and then the bass, and then you build up, and the vocals is the last thing you do, not the second thing like I did. And so it's very evident when trying to put the drums on top of it that none of it really matches up because I did it backwards. So we'll find out what it's...
one second, Mark. Shaleem's just put an interesting link in the comments of how you could actually pitch that song to the company that produced the Bond film.
Yeah, we can try it.
I beg you, once we get it done, let's actually do it.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, once you've seen
let's actually do it, because can you even imagine?
Once you've seen the promo, once everybody's seen the promo for the video, you'll all be super excited.
And you'll know why I'm saying it should be a Bond theme as well.
It should be.
Oh, but yeah. But no, I mean, like, just on the song right in front of reasons, I was like, I'm finally sort of feeling inspired again now that like the UK is going to be getting gigs back in the not too distant future, you know. Like, obviously we got our tour with Cyteria as well, so like I've been writing virtually an instrumental a day. I mean, a lot of them aren't very good, but occasionally I do come up with some gold.
Yeah.
Of like, but you know what? There's a lot of people in this chat.
Yeah. Actually, before we turn to the chat there, I'd just like to say something I think my dad had said a version of this to me, and I've passed it on to my kids. It's you've got a lot of crappy songs inside you. The sooner you get them out, the better. So practice. In other words, just practice your ass off. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. So. Get those shitty drawings out of you. Get that crappy performance on the field when you're playing football. Get those crappy songs out of you. So practice.
Well, Mark, I have an idea, fella. I was thinking about doing another live song at this point, but there seems to be a good few people in here who've bought the album, streamed the album, and people who I kind of owe. So I've made a little lyric video, people, for a little thing called Cider Time from the album. Now, do you lot want to be the first to hear it? Well, see it. You've already heard the song. Well,
I don't know. No one's saying yes, please in the comments or anything. So
come
maybe
on,
not.
You lot. Come on. Don't let me down now.
Yes.
Who wants to be the first to see the lyric video for Cider Time? And then I'll put it out. I'll put it out to the rest of the world tomorrow. Come on. Mark, play in the video.
You guys, all right. You guys are sad. Anyway, here we go. All right. Make sure we're all oh, there we go. Muttley says yes.
Well, there's a delay in it, so they'll see in a minute.
Okay, Muttley was the first one, so this will be. I'll just take the risk and dedicate this song to Muttley. There we go. or at least this performance.
No worries.
Here we go.
drinking time for me. Cider all year round. We're a cider drinking people from a cider drinking town. It's a cider drinking time for me. It's cider time right now. Some fool comes up to me and said, "Hey, do you want some smack?" I said, "No, the cider's all I need. And if you're gonna take my money, you better bring some cider back for me. Let me hear you say now." Cider, cider! Yes, indeed. Cider all the time. Say what? Cider, cider! Yes, indeed. It made my head feel so damn fine, 'cause we're a cider drinking people from a cider drinking town. It's a cider drinking time for me. Cider all year round. We're a cider drinking people from a cider drinking town. It's a cider drinking time for me. It's cider time right now. Cider, cider! Yes, indeed. Cider all the time. Say what? Cider, cider! Yes, indeed. It made my head feel so damn fine, 'cause we're a cider drinking people from a cider drinking town. It's a cider drinking time for me. Cider all year round. We're a cider drinking people from a cider drinking town. It's a cider drinking time for me. What? It's cider time right now!
There we go. That's great. Thanks, Adam. So can you tell us what's that song about?
It's about wine, mate.
Excellent.
About
Excellent. That's
wine.
great. That's
No. Bristol is commonly, well, Bristol and Somerset kind of known as the cider area.
Well, that'd be right there, isn't it, lad? Hey, yeah.
Who are?
Where's he?
But yeah, it was just a tribute to going out and getting wasted in my hometown, really, mate. Not gonna lie.
So sure enough, we did get a few. We did get a few people saying they would like to see the video. So after we already started it, a bit late, people.
Yeah, I know. But it's the delay with these things, isn't it? Like, we say it and they see it like a minute later.
Yeah,
you know,
I guess so.
Like, if we'd have waited for him to say something, we'd have been something like,
well, we just haven't got the patience, have we?
yeah, I know, right?
Muttley says it was on the Sky Arts channel.
No, that was about Alice Cooper thing that Muttley mentioned.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing the conversation. I just see them as they're posted. Tracy Buckland says, I sing along to Cider Time when driving to work.
Yeah, she's my mum. Like, of course she's going to listen to my record.
Yeah, all right, yeah. My mum's watching too. She thinks everything I does is wonderful. Although,
hello, Mark's mum. Hello, Mark's mum.
So my mum's a rare case. Is that she's right? I am wonderful. There
Fair
you go.
enough.
Yeah, I am. Even if I say so myself. Let's have a look. Zoe Bruce, shame I've not got a cider. Oh well, Malibu will have to do. Here we go.
Nice.
Oh, Muttley says raise your pints, peeps. There we go.
Although, Mark, I'm going to drop you in it right now, mate. I'm going to proper drop you in it right now. They've heard enough out of me. Give them a song.
Well, let's get them. Let's do the He's Gonna Find You, seeing as that's one we teased.
Yeah. Give him a bit. He's going to find you.
Okay, here we go. I'm just going to push everything back here. And
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rare occurrence. It's Mark David Stallard live on the Invisible Man show. Oh, that is a lovely guitar. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
she's beautiful.
Mark David Stallard.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's cheap, but beautiful. Here we go. All right, I think we pretty much already introduced this song, so I'll just go ahead, make sure Mike's in the right places. So He's Gonna Find You. You're sitting alone in a room with a view straight through to you. A target that doesn't sit still, that shouldn't be real. The stranger will find you still, and it's time that you knew there's someone there who's searching for you, and it's time to believe he's gonna find you. He's gonna find you. Your secret will soon be revealed. It will be revealed. You can't resist his skill. He knows how to make you talk. He doesn't want you to talk. He wants you to die, Mr. Bond. And it's time that you knew there's someone there who's searching for you. And it's time that you believe he's gonna find you. He's gonna find you. It's futile trying to hide, 'cause there's nowhere to hide, and you can't hide inside your own head. It's a cloak and dagger affair. He'll know that you're there. He won't stop until you are dead. And it's time that you knew there's someone there who's searching for you, and it's time to believe he's gonna find you. He's gonna find you. There we go. Thanks so much.
Nice one, bro. Nice one. I like that. I do like that song a lot.
Well, thanks awfully.
I've probably got one more in me before the end of the show.
Sounds good.
And, well, more to the point, Zoe Bruce is probably going to string me up if I don't play it. But yeah, honestly, Shalim says, please make a lyric video for this one. Mate, he's already made way more than a lyric video.
Yeah,
Trust me, it's awesome.
It's always good. It's always a good practice to have a lyric video and a full video. So those are definitely. I'm definitely intending to do that to all of the songs that we release as singles, even if we do have a fully animated video. So that is going to happen.
Nice.
Oh, you want to go straight into a song?
Yeah. You know what? Well, I'm going to play one more of mine, and can I get away with a cover song?
Yes, actually, you know what? If you don't mind going a little longer, we could even talk about your cover song, to see about if you're playing a cover song and you've written a song about a cover song, that cover song's bad, have to be a cover band. Well, yeah. Anyway.
Right. Cover band. Okay. Was about a very specific band who they took money off my friends for an EP of original stuff, right? Then they decided they couldn't be bothered and they just wanted to be a cover band to make fast money. Now, if the band sets out as a cover band, fine. You know what? Do you. Cool. I've seen some great cover bands. But, don't just jack in something, Well, pal, after one record, it wasn't really on, so I dissed them. As simple as that. Mark, you know me well enough. Someone pisses me off, I'm going to diss them on a record. Or,
Indeed.
Most of my songs on that record are pissed off at someone, my many ex-girlfriends don't like the very first song, She's a Vampire,
No. Whether it was about them or not. So I'd like to get one more song in, if I can, before the top of the hour. If we go a bit longer, that's fine. It was that song I alluded to earlier.
Keep cracking on. There's still a good group of people watching.
Yeah, we got there's a song actually was inspired by a trip to Cardiff Castle. So particularly those people from close to that side of the world there. I know Bristol's not really in Wales, but you're close enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I've basically got almost a 2-song medley of Hellcats a minute, So I'll play that. You play yours, and I'll round it out with a nice cover song.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all yours.
All right. Cool. Everybody, I'm not going to tell you what the second part of this is, but some of you will already be. Yeah, no, Zoe, I'd only write a nice song about you. You know I would. But some of you will probably guess what the second part of this is, and you probably already guessed the first, but it's going to sound a little bit different because it's just me. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, Mary Jane. I need you out of my brain. You're driving me insane, oh Mary Jane. Goodbye, Mary Jane, I need you out of my brain. You're beautiful but deadly, Mary Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 years you've been in charge of my head and my heart. I really need you gone. I need to get back to the start. You're beautiful, you're deadly and sweet all at the same time. You make me happy, then you break me down. There ain't no reason or rhyme. She took me in with a warm embrace as she settled on my chest. I should have known that day that I just failed my greatest test. See, devils, they look beautiful when suckering you in. When I look back upon my life, that was my biggest sin. So I say goodbye, Mary Jane. I need you out of my brain. You're driving me insane, oh Mary Jane. Goodbye, Mary Jane. I need you out of my brain. You're beautiful but deadly, Mary Jane. A few years in, the problem stuck. I really needed help, but that vile bitch won't get out of my head. I feel like I could yell. I crave you all the time. My love can never be without. You're not there for a little while. I wanna scream and shout, oi, oi, oi. You got a hold on me, I really have to break. You're really just a spiteful bitch. All you do is take. But now you're gonna feel so bad. But I really need to pray for the hope that I may have my life again one day. So I say goodbye, Mary Jane. I need you out of my brain. You're driving me insane, oh Mary Jane. Goodbye, Mary Jane. I need you out of my brain. You're beautiful but deadly, Mary Jane. Goodbye, I have to go. You're still my best friend. I'm sure you know, whether you're near or whether you're far, you'll always be my shining star. 'Cause you pick me up when I'm feeling down, put my feet back on the ground, pull my head out of the brown. Then you take me out on the town. 'Cause you know I love you and I'll always be true. Can't remember the next bit. You might You might want to get your lighters up for this part. My starlight, star bright, shooting straight across the night. Take a look, then you'll find you're a star up in my mind. My starlight, star bright, shooting straight across the night. Take a look, then you'll see the star right next to you is me. Hello, goodbye, you heard. Then I cry, 'cause I know that sometimes it's me that you despise. You pick me up when I'm feeling down, put my feet back on the ground, pull my head out of the ground, then you take me out on the town. 'Cause you know I love you and I'll always be true. Can't remember the next bit, but I want something for you. Starlight, star bright, shooting straight across the night. Take a look and then you'll find you're a star up in my mind. Starlight, star bright, shooting straight across the night. Take a look, then you'll see the star right next to you is me. Starlight, star bright, shooting straight across the night. Take a look, then you'll find you're a star up in my mind. Starlight, star bright, shooting straight across the night. Take a look, then you'll see the star right next to you is me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's great. Zoe Bruce is wondering if she should piss you off so she can get a song about her.
Nah, Zoe. You know a song about our drinking times at Download is gonna end up on the next record. You know?
It looks like our friend Eddie Mole's joined us. Glad I tuned in, loving the songs. And Shalim says clap, clap, clap. So enjoyable as an acoustic version. Brilliant song. Is it the single from Claws Out? Bravo.
No, there was 3 singles, mate. That was Welcome to the Madhouse, House of Straw, and Bending the Knee. Starlight, the actual version, as Shalim already knows because he's got the album, is about 10 minutes long. So radio wouldn't touch it. It's musically, it's the kind of song that should be on radio, innit? But as far as actually getting it on radio, most radio stations are going to go 10 minutes, you're having a laugh, mate. You
Nice.
know? Oh, but yeah. Mark, give him another tune, will you?
Okay, yeah, this one is either going to make you feel good or it's going to make you feel sad. Here we go. If I can pick the right screen. Here we go. Just a little bit more background than I've given already is that this song was written directly inspired by a tour of Cardiff Castle, different castles, I assure you. And they did a tour when we were there several years ago. I don't know if it's still there. You go in and then there's just a very brief movie, a couple of minutes, just setting the scene for the Second World War. And then there was a tour, went down the tunnels, and there was some dripping, sounding like water. By the beginning, Chamberlain's declaring the war on Germany. At the end, towards the end, there was Winston Churchill declaring the victory, and in between there was some sounds from the radio. Sounds of bombs dropping and all that kind of stuff. So that actually gave me the inspiration for this song. I wrote down some notes, came back to Canada, and then I wrote the song. My intention was I wanted to write a song like White Cliffs of Dover, because that was playing in the tunnel as well. And I wrote the verses, and I couldn't come up with the chorus, so I decided, what the hell, I'm just going to use the chorus for White Cliffs of Dover. So this song is it's bookended by my personal feelings towards the Second World War. My childhood experiences in verse 1, and then just how I feel now as we we stand in silence for those that laid down their lives for us. And the song is really about the people left at home with the war happening on top of them, who had no control whatsoever. Anyway, it's called White Cliffs of Dover. As children we played on Greenwich Beach, fingers shooting bad guys invading our shore. Of course we laughed and we enjoyed our game, but others did it all for real, just for before. Oh, there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. Oh, there'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free. I can barely imagine how scared they were when the whine of the sirens screamed them down, scrambling for the closest hope of shelter, and playing beyond hope they'd see the dawn. Oh, there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. Oh, there'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free. How could they sleep as the bombers stalked, laying awake in the blackness underground, hearing the whistling dropping on them, and then the fear as the bunkers shook all around. Oh, there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just wait and see. Oh, there'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free. Remember when Churchill declared it won? Some came home with scars of victory, while others never ever did come home. Now we stand in silence just for thee. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. Oh, there'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, just you wait and see. Yes, there'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free, when the world is free, oh, when the world is free. Thank you much.
Nice, I like that one. I like that. Went for a quick guitar change at that point because I realised the truss rod in my other one's going a bit. It's the one problem I don't know how to fix as well. People are seemingly loving this tonight. I like it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So Zoe Bruce says, I'm assuming about the last song you did. Definitely should be on the radio, but could it be shortened? So Shaleem says, nice tune, Mark. Have you played this one live? No, we haven't. But Ryan and I have practiced many times. That Ryan's worked out his bass line and everything else and how we're going to do it. We just got locked down when we were going to do it. So we just when we were ready, we could no longer play live. Zoe Bruce says, just amazing. XXX, thank you, Zoe. And Muttley says, another new favourite track. So thanks, Muttley. There we go.
Nice.
Actually, when I first wrote that song, that last verse I'd get a lump in my throat and a little tear would appear. I've finally gotten over that, but very emotional for me anyway.
Nice. I suppose I better play us out then.
Indeed.
And yeah, why not? Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll play a song. We'll come back and say our goodbyes, but yeah, maybe this will is a good spot.
Well, I'll make it 2 to go out with.
Sounds good.
Is all right. Okay. Here's one on the album that I don't feel got enough exposure. So screw it. I'm going to play it for you lot now. This one's called Tomorrow Is Another Day. You gotta live your dreams, no matter how hard it seems. Where there's a will, there's a means. That's why you got to go your own way. No matter what others say, they don't live life your way. Live life your own goddamn way. Prepare for another day. Tomorrow is another day. You just gotta take it a better way. There's always another chance, 'cause tomorrow is another day. I got the haters off my back and told them I don't care. Their opinions ain't worth the shirt I wear. So take a leaf out of my book and put yourself out there. Who cares if other people stare? Live life your own goddamn way. Prepare for another day. Tomorrow is another day. You just gotta take it a better way. There's always another chance, 'cause tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. You just gotta take it a better way. There's always another chance, 'cause tomorrow is another day. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm loving it.
Yay.
Play for a last one.
Were you going to do a cover song?
You know what? Actually, no.
Ooh, edgy.
I'm gonna do something we mentioned earlier about a band that once pissed me off.
Okay.
Because if you can't write your shit with your own 2 hands, you might as well be playing in a cover band. You preach your shit about what the people want now. Change the record, it's getting old now. See, you kicked me out 'cause I was too good. Now you got someone else and you ain't sounding like you should. You think you know how to rock. You think you know what's hot, but you're not and never will be. I feel really fucking sorry for you, my friend,
playing other people's songs as a means to an end. If you can't write your shit with your own two hands, you might as well be playing in a cover band. Now you're playing like a hack, yeah. You should be going on the X Factor. See, they're getting on there, acting like they're strong. Then they make £1 million. Think that nothing's fucking wrong. You think you know how to rock. You think you know what's hot, but you're not and never will be. I feel really fucking sorry for you, my friend, playing other people's songs as a means to an end. If you can't write your shit with your own two hands, you might as well be playing in a cover band. You think you know how to rock. You think you know what's hard, but yet you're not and never will be. I feel really fucking sorry for you, my friend, playing other people's songs as a means to an end. If you can't write your shit with your own two hands, you might as well be playing in a cover band. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for that cue. You caught me off guard. Here we go.
It's a bit of a ba 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 ba.
That's right. Okay, I'll read the a couple of the comments that were put up there in a second. I just wanted to, while we still have an audience, I was talking with Adam off air, saying maybe we can, if this goes down well, where we're both playing music on the same show, that maybe we could do something like this regularly every 4 or 6 weeks or something. If that sounds fun to you guys, if that's interests you, please leave a comment, let us know, and we'll definitely set something up. It's a lot of fun for us. It's always fun having Adam on. For another reason, I don't have to prep. We just get on so well. We can fill up an hour. We can fill up an hour quite easily and interestingly, it seems. All right.
It's like go live. So Adam, what do you want to talk about? You mean you didn't prep anything? What?
No. Just like Madhouse.
Well, oh come on, man. I do some prep, a little.
I don't get to. Anyway, that's, I'm not here to. So we had. Make sure I get these done. Zoe Bruce says, "I do love this one, mate. You're gonna have to. I think that was for the first song. Is it Mudupe Mace Mola? I know I've said that wrong. Says awesome. Muttley says tune. I'm not sure if that was requesting a second one or not. Anyway, Jimmy Ashenbenner says love that song.
From the Outsiders. Yes, Jimmy, you're right, mate.
Nice. Muttley says bangs head. Tracy says love that one. Eddie Morris put it in a GIF. I can't see it on my computer. I'm sure it was a funny GIF.
Oh no, it's a bloke banging his head on a bit of board.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes,
Zoe
Mo,
Bruce,
you know what's up, man.
So Zoe Bruce says naughty word loving it. I says he's fucking loving it, but anyway. Muttley says, oh, thanks. That was Zoe Bruce.
I cut the naughty word earlier because I thought Ryan's kid was listening, but like now I don't need to.
Well, I think when you first did that one live, I think it was probably with Kaiwan on this show. I laughed so hard because I wasn't expecting it at all. I had my mics muted, but I'm laughing my ass off.
I didn't know whether I could swear or not, man.
Well, yeah, no, now in moderation is okay, just not too much. So Shalim says yes, it sounds like fun. Good idea, Mark. Yes. Zoe Bruce says yes, do it. I'd love it. Please, please, please. That's nice. And Eddie Mole like bacon and eggs. Maybe we go together like bacon and eggs. Maybe that's what he means. Maybe.
Yeah. Love it.
Butley says, and sausages. Of course, Butley says sausages.
Come on, man. Can't leave the sausages out.
Okay, so we are well over the 3 o'clock mark. It's been a lot of fun. I'm sure we could keep going. But I think we'll leave it.
It's bloody 9:15 here.
Yeah, it's not even 3:15 yet in the afternoon. All right, well, thanks everybody for joining us. If you want to listen to the Hellcats CD, there is a link in the description. If you want to hear more from me, Mark Davis Stallard, and my band It's All in the Mind, there is a link to our Bandcamp links in there. If you want to listen to some more, that's great. We are re-releasing those 2 CDs that we've linked in the later in the year. We're going to remaster them and re-release them. Not a great difference. If you've already got them, don't worry. So thanks everybody, and we will catch you all next week. If you have enjoyed the show, share it with your friends. And I think we've got the Ormondales from, I'm going to look this up next week. Next week we've got Vardy and the Wilhelm Screamers are on from BC. That's here in Canada. So that'll be a lot of fun. And did you say that the Madhouse is not on next week, but the week after?
The week after next,
okay.
The Madhouse is going to be back after a well-deserved break for me.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, the Madhouse will return soon enough.
Excellent. Yes, and if I can, I will be on the shows, but my day job is a little unpredictable at the moment. So thank you very much, everyone. It's been fantastic. Thanks, Adam, for coming on. It's a relatively short notice. I only gave you a week, I think, but thanks for coming on. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
And we will,
as always.
And we'll catch you all next week. So thanks a lot, everyone. See you later. Bye bye.
Oh, the invisible man.